I just got out of the newest Disney live-action remake, Lilo and Stitch. I didn't really grow up with the original movie, but I do remember watching it as a kid and enjoying it a lot. I was really into like voice acting and stuff, like SML, super serials, but I figured out that I could do the voice of Stitch as a kid. So that was the main reason why I really liked him, because I could do his voice and I was just into that stuff. But now that I'm a little older, you know, I still like all the animated movies, and I think Lilo and Stitch is definitely up there as one of the best written animated movies that I've seen. The story of the movie is amazing, and the characters, how it all goes together, is just so good for an animated movie. When I saw that this live action remake was coming out, I was honestly pretty excited. There's been so many memes of design of Stitch. Now that I have seen the movie, all I can say is it's just mid. I see a lot of people on the internet like completely throwing a fit of how bad this movie is, but I don't really care as much as other people. I'm disappointed. I'm definitely disappointed, but I'm not like outright crashing out because this movie wasn't really that good. I may get into some spoilers. I'm not 100% sure, so if you haven't seen the movie, I definitely recommend clicking off. If you have or you don't care about spoilers, stick around. If you guys like movies, games, shows, collectibles, I talk about all that here. So let's get into my spoiler review for the live action. First of all, I want to talk about the characters. Let's talk about Stitch, Nani, and Lilo. I think they do Stitch fine. I think Stitch is very funny. His live action counterpart, I think, looks really good. I think everything they did with Stitch was fine. He was very funny. Him and Lilo's dynamic, I feel like, was kind of underdeveloped, though. I mean, obviously, they try to show off the whole thing of like, oh, Lilo wishes for a friend, whatever, and the shooting star Stitch. They cut out a lot from the original movie to, I feel like, develop these characters more that I was a little disappointed about. Also, the relationship with Nani and Lilo. There was times where it felt like they were siblings to me. And I didn't really like that. Like, I should feel like the entire movie, like, oh yeah, they are siblings, like I did watching the animated movie. I just didn't really feel that. Both of their actings were great, especially the actress for Lilo. She did a phenomenal job at her young age. The relationship of the sisters, like, I just didn't really feel it that much. And that's another thing, just with these characters, there's so much stuff that they took out of the old movie that just makes them kind of underdeveloped. Like, I feel like the scene with the duck book that Lilo shows Stitch, they just completely cut that out of the movie. That really pissed me off. I think when that scene was happening, when Lilo and Nani were on the hammock, Stitch was just in his room. I remember him being there in that scene. Their three relationships were very underdeveloped. The villain pisses me off so badly. They turned Jumba into the villain.
Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
And he didn't even have his accent. It was Alan from The Hangover. Peakley, the one-eyed dude. I thought his character was fine. It was mainly how it was in the original movie, except he didn't have Jumba, because Jumba was the twist villain. They didn't even put Captain Gantu. Wasn't even in the movie, and his character, like, wasn't even good, which is why the story of the animated movie, I feel like, is just so much better, because it's the aliens and the humans all coming together. Even though their family is broken, they still come together at the end. And then they completely ruin that plot by making Nani just go to college, and this random grandma lady adopts Lilo or whatever, and there's no papers for Stitch. It was another thing that weirded me out. There was no adoption papers for Stitch. Bubbles, the CIA agent guy, he was cool. He was just there. I like him more in the animated movie. I think this is just another case of Disney just not doing good with their live action, which I hope DreamWorks takes notes with How to Train Your Dragon 1 and 2. Just use the source material. If it's exactly the same copy and paste, if it's a good movie, then it's fine. Don't need to change random little things. Like, I didn't see Snow White, but I think they like completely changed the movie. If Disney, you're trying to do something new and you have an idea, just make a new movie. Don't take old stuff and just make it bad. And I think that's what they did with Lilo and Stitch. I'm gonna give Lilo and Stitch a 6 out of 10. It was just mid. It was a decent, fun movie. Go see it for a Memorial Day weekend with your family. If you're expecting the movie to be as goodly written as the original animated one, it's just not like that. So yeah, that's pretty much it for my little short review of the live action Lilo and Stitch. I'm pretty disappointed. I still recommend seeing the movie. And if you guys want to see, I kind of want to do a video reviewing all the movies now. Again, if you guys like movies, games, shows, collectibles, I talk about all that here. So please subscribe and turn on post notifications. But that is pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed my review. And yeah.
Subscribe to Noah the Savage.